back in your life. It's Billiard Banter. My boy Brian and I'm Joe. We're here. We bring you the goodies. We got the player of the week with Filler, the killer Filler. And we got Bucharest Open. You want to know what's going on? We got the Soaring Eagle Masters. We got everything you want to know. Then we got a money match. We got the cash, the big match of the year, 100K, Gorst and SVB. You want to know all about this because next week we're live streaming and we're telling you all about it, guys. We got some clips from some Asian craziness and the pros, so you better stick around and we're going to give you everything today. Let's go!
Welcome back to the Billiard Banter podcast.
Welcome back, guys. We're here again.
We got an exciting episode for you today.
What's up, man? How you been?
It's been a fun week.
Yeah, it's been. So were you happy you didn't draw me in the league match?
I think you were happy you didn't draw me in the league match. We're in a local league together, and we made it to the quarterfinals, and they're drawing randomly, and we're just eyeballing each other the entire time. Like, are we gonna have to knock one of our? Yeah. Are we gonna have to knock each other out in the first round?
I was kind of praying I didn't have to play Brian, just so we didn't have any feuds going over here on the pod.
Yeah, that would have made it awkward for sure.
But yeah, so yeah, man, we were talking about our player of the week. Who would we choose? Now we're doing one player a week for both of us.
One player a week moving forward, and
yes.
Just to give it a nice pop.
Yes.
Player of the week.
Player of the week. There was a guy we had to talk about today because he's heavily involved in many of the topics that we're going to discuss. And it's Joshua Filler. It had to be.
The killer Filler.
Yep, the killer. So what do you think of, before we get into the facts and talking a little bit more about him, when I say Joshua Filler, what do you think about?
I mean, I've been following Josh for a long time.
Yeah.
Those Germans are the Germans and the Austrians are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Dude went rags to riches in pool.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else follows his YouTube channel. Him and his wife Pia have started that, really pushing their YouTube channel recently. Yeah. But they definitely go into the stories of how they were borrowing money to go to China to try to break into pool, and because they just knew he could make it.
Yeah, I think that we always think about like other sports like, I don't know, tennis, golf, and we think about these very expensive sports to get into. Not only because of the gear or whatever, it's just because of the travel, getting to the tournaments and the places where you got to prove what you're worth, right? So I think that pool, again, it's not the easiest sport to get into because of this.
He's got a lot of career highlights. Why don't you break down why we think he's the player of the week?
The player of the week. So this guy has been killing it in not only WPA, but in everything, which is WPA, Predator. He's been winning in WNT. He's been in the Mosconi Cup for years. He's actually the youngest Mosconi Cup member and MVP winner. So he has a lot of accomplishments. He's a very interesting player, but he's also very young.
Yeah.
He's only 27 when you think about everything he's done already, but he's only 27.
Yeah, he's destined to be a Hall of Famer in my mind.
100%.
He started playing at the age of 7.
Yeah, exactly. He
He
started playing pool when he was 7 and already was competing when he was 10 years old. So he was already doing the junior circuit when he was 10 years old, and he was already competing against people 20, 30, 40 years of age when he was around 15 years old.
Yeah, there's some cool clips on YouTube of him like leaning over the table to take his shots.
It's crazy. So the guy, he's been within the whole pool sphere for a long time, even though he's 27. And then he has, just to name a couple of his accomplishments, in 2017 he was the youngest Mosconi member and earned the MVP when he was only 20. In 2019, he already achieved the #1 in the WPA.
Yep.
How crazy is that? He's won around 36 pro events in his career. This is not just pool tournaments, but pro events, ranking, world championships,
I think
Mosconi.
a lot of the pros would be very happy to have that as a lifetime achievement.
Incredible.
He's just getting started.
He's just getting started with he's still 27, as we said before. He's won 10. He's also playing 9-ball. He's played 8-ball. He plays 1 pocket. He is
10-ball.
Yes, and he's also very involved in, for example, last week he won the Buffalo Classic. He's always very involved in Derby, in the Derby City Classic.
Yeah, him and Pia.
So he's playing 1 pocket. He's playing bank challenges. He's playing all of these pool variations and not being good in just one. He's not great at 10-ball. He's not great at 1 pocket. He's being very successful in being a top player in every variation, which cannot be said for a lot of players.
I think the reason we both decided that he should be Player of the Week, he recently had that Buffalo Open win with the 40 grand picture.
Incredible.
And it does appear that he's making a return to the WNT, to the World Nineball Tour right now, after the drama between the WPA and Matchroom, the World Nineball Tour. Yeah. He's coming back. We're excited about that. Yeah. He's playing at the Bucharest Open right now.
Yeah.
And he's our top pick, I think.
He's our top pick. And, you know, apart from that, like, that's the incredible part of it. He's in the mix of everything. Now we're going to talk about an upcoming tournament in the Predator Series Austria Open, and he's involved in this as well.
He's got to be involved in all the Predator. He's a Predator-sponsored player, so he's going to be at all those. Both of us are mostly excited because we very much enjoy the World Nineball Tour by Matchroom, and he's going to be a top contender at the World Pool Championship in Dubai, and there's a very real possibility now that he's going to be ranking in the WNT again, that he's going to be a Mosconi Cup player again.
He has to be.
Because he was the MVP in 2017, in 2022, in 2023.
Yes.
I'd love to see him back. If you watched our last episode, he's on our list for our dream team.
He has to be.
For the Mosconi Cup on the European side. That about wraps up our Player of the Week segment.
Yes, sir.
But now we're about to dive into the news. It's time for the
Racket Report. All right. So this week we got Bucharest Open. We have to say that as we're speaking right now, this is we're filming this on a Saturday, so they're playing this right now, and they're finishing the first stage. Okay, so we're about to get into the last 16. And it's about to get very interesting. Now, notably, all the favorites are still in the tournament. So, notable players playing this. We got Fedor, again, heavily mentioned in this episode. Fedor, we got Eklund's brother, Claudio Cacci, is playing this. Have you seen him play? He's a very interesting player.
I have seen him play. There's a big disparity between him and his brother with Cacci is what, number 5 on the WNT?
Eklund is, I think right now Eklund is 2.
Well, he's moving up then. And his brother's 45.
Yes. You know,
so there's a big difference in both the Fargo rating and the WNT rating.
100%. So we got him, and this I just wanted to check. Eklund, no, Eklund is number 6. It's number 6. Sorry. So again, favorites playing this, as I was saying, Claudio Cacci, Niels. Terminator's playing this. Robbie Capito, 2024 UK Open champion, is playing this as well. And the Island Boy. I feel like we have to do a little dance when we got the Island Boy. So Jonas is playing this, and all of them are still in it. Right now, they're Saturday afternoon. They're finishing up the first 2 rounds. They're going into the finals, the last 16, and they're all in it.
Joe and I were actually watching this right before we started the podcast. We were watching Jonas just on bated breath, 8-8, if he's going to move forward or not.
This was crazy. If any of you guys know this, so you know I'm a big fan of this guy. I've been following him, and his match was supposed to be 2 hours before. So I was telling Brian, I'm like, what is going on? And finally, they put the match on YouTube, which, by the way, we're going to talk about the whole WNT thing.
We have
which
thoughts.
I unsubscribed for you guys following. And they pull the last part of the match on the YouTube. It's 8-8, race to 9. Jonas has the table, and he misses the 6 ball. Misses the 6th ball.
You said it was over.
I said it was over. His opponent had the chance to clean. He had a shot to clean it.
He did. He
and
chose
to
wrong.
and to make Jonas go to the losers round. But Jonas played an incredible. If you guys were watching this, an incredible, masterful safety. The safety he put behind the cue ball.
There was no way after that.
It was incredible. So he took the match. Now all the favorites are still in the winners bracket, and we will see what happens.
Just to give you a breakdown on the Bucharest, though.
Yeah.
We know this is a ranking tournament.
Yes, sir.
There's a $34,000 prize, or 34,000 euro prize fund. 10K going to the winner. 4.5K going to the runner-up.
We're seeing a whole trend with these ranking events that the prize money is fluctuating around the same amount of money.
People grinding it out.
It's grinding it out. We saw Fedor win the Buffalo Classic and take 40 grand. 40K. So now we see the whole pool for the Bucharest Open is 40K. Winner is only taking around, 10K. So again, these ranking events, I don't know. I don't know if they're. I think right now they're worth for a lot of these players. Like we saw last week, Estonia Open. A lot of them were not on the field.
They went where the money was.
We talked about Labuda's winning it, but I feel like right now, since June is such a dry month, it's a dry month for pool guys. So especially for 9-ball. So a lot of these guys have or want to or have to play this event to get into the rhythm for next month because July is stacked.
They need to play for the ranking points at this point.
July is going to be stacked because just to give you a quick reminder, we got in July, we started with the Universal CBPA 99 Open. We got the Black Diamond Open. And all of this is going to lead up to the Saudi World Championship. So it's stacked for these guys.
They're playing so that they can play in the majors, which this is the last ranking event in the World Nineball Tour now. And the next one is the crown jewel.
Yeah.
The World Pool Championships in Saudi Arabia, which we will be covering, obviously.
Yeah.
They're playing the notable players you mentioned that are competing in the Bucharest Open. They're not playing for the money. They're playing to be seeded, and they're playing for hopefully being able to rank up in the World Pool Championship and break out.
Yeah, and to be in competition form for July because July is coming up, and with no events on the horizon in June, you got to be tip top for July. Because July, you're going to be playing a $1 million fund prize on the World Championships in Saudi. So that's the big boy money.
Yep.
So you better be ready for this. One thing I did want to touch before we change subjects is I feel like whoever's watching this is going to say this dude is a hater on the WNT because we got some feedback from somebody who watched the pod and told us that for him the WNT was a great deal with the monthly payment. We mentioned this in the past, but had my subscription, as you know.
Yep.
Logged in
for you guys.
Yeah, only for you guys, not for me. So I logged in on Friday, and I knew the Bucharest Open started European time in the morning. Logged in, I'm like, I'm having my coffee ready. I'm gonna watch some pool. Very happy. Log in, go inside. Nothing. Live videos, no live videos. I was like, what? What's going on? So, long story short, for whatever reason, WNT makes you pay 10 euros, has a ranking event from their tour, and they're not giving you any stream on what you're paying, right? So you don't have table one and no other tables. Doing some research, move on to YouTube. And in YouTube, YouTube channel called Billiards Network Billiards Network is doing table one for the Bucharest Open, and you can watch it there. Now, this to me is crazy. Maybe I'm.
You're not crazy. You're paying to see the World Nineball Tour events, and here's a big one: 256 players.
Yes.
We got top talent playing. This is why you're paying for the app, and now you're on YouTube watching a random channel, and you have no other option.
With another caveat, they don't even tell you how to watch it. And I think this is a generalized problem we have in pool. And when we get to because we're going to talk about some WPA stuff today, but like, I feel like to do research, get information for this show as a fan, for whatever, it's like such an effort. So for me to find the strength to watch the Bucharest Open, to watch Joshua Filler coming back, playing another WNT event, I have to look for it, search for it, know information. This is crazy. Like this is not right.
I agree.
In any case,
canceled. We reinstate our thumbs down.
Exactly, down. Let's go. So basically that. I mean, I don't have any other comments on this. I don't know if you had this. If you had any comments on the Bucharest Open.
No, you summed it up. I at the moment we're filming this, it's still ongoing.
Yes.
We have our favorite pick. We think Filler's going to win it. I would be overjoyed if Jonas Soto made it to the final.
Yeah.
I would be overjoyed.
Yeah.
But I think Filler's going to take it.
I have to fanboy my pick this week. I have to go Jonas. I want to see Jonas.
I want him to win.
I want to see Jonas take that leap.
Yep.
Take that leap, and like, for example, it would be incredible to see to watch a final with Filler and Jonas, and see Jonas like today. Filler is a better player, 100%.
Yeah, I agreed. I'm
100,
still
like,
a fanboy as well.
Like this is, I think, a fact, because more than anything, Jonas has a lot to prove. Still, he's very young. He hasn't won nearly half as much as Filler, but it would be cool in an event like this for him to take a leap. So. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
man?
let us know what you think down below. I think I want to jump in to a completely different format, a completely different tournament.
Yeah.
We need to cover the Soaring Eagle Masters.
The Soaring Eagle. That sounds so hardcore, dude. I love
sounds
it.
Hardcore.
The Soaring Eagle.
Some of my absolute favorite women players are in the Soaring Eagle Masters. This is a female Masters event. It's not a ranking event.
Yeah.
It's a Masters event.
Yep.
With that being said, some of the we got 64 total players.
Top players also. Or all the top players.
Top female. It's a Masters event.
Yep.
Sanctioned by the WPA. So 40,000 added to the top prize among all the entrance fees, obviously.
Yep.
But just some notable players to go down the list. We have Kelly Fisher, the quick fire. Pia Filler's still in it. Again, WPA, she's got to play it. Jasmine Ocean.
Yes.
Sophia Mast. I'm going to, just to preface these next players, this is a Masters event, and the next three players are all 16 and under.
This is crazy.
This is a Masters event.
This is crazy.
We got Sophia Mast, Fargo rating 648, 16 years old.
Incredible.
Savannah Easton, my player of the week pick from episode 1.
Yeah.
Still battling it out. She got beat, but she's in the losers categories now, battling her way back up.
Incredible player.
And she's Fargo rated 641. She just beat Emily Duddy last night. Jordan Helfrey, who's been big on the Ultimate Pool USA scene, rated 589, only 13 years old.
Is it fair for me to say that on the women's side, we are watching a lot of very young talent compete head-to-head with the
old world?
With the old guard or the top players.
That's exactly
more than the men's side. Actually, today when I was watching, because again, Brian is following the hardcore Soaring Eagle more than I have, because I've been very much into the Bucharest Open, and I was watching today a match of a 13-year-old boy from Hungary, and he's playing on the Bucharest Open. But this is not so common, guys. It's something that is not so common. But on the women's side, we'll talk about Ultimate Pool USA, where Savannah Easton is a fixture.
She's a legend, right?
She's a fixture on the tournaments. WPA, you talk about a Masters, and Brian is just telling us there's 3 players that are under 16.
High Fargo rated.
Incredible.
16 and under players. We are absolutely seeing a new generation of fierce younger players. They show no fear.
Yeah,
like they take their hits when they miss, like whatever, and they have no fear taking on the hard shots. It's absolutely brilliant pool to watch, and you can watch it for free on YouTube.
That's the mentality.
The live chat is lit up. I can tell you the sentiment in, and this is my opinion.
No.
In my opinion, the sentiment from the old guard is very pessimistic, man.
Why?
Like I was all hyped up. We're talking about Jasmine Ocean. We're talking about Savannah Easton. We're talking about how Savannah Easton is not only playing in the juniors, but she's also playing in the women's, and she's also playing in the general, and she's doing all these tournaments simultaneously with unlimited energy. Yeah. And I just said, I was like, I think she's gonna break 800 in the next few years. She's a natural talent. I'm very excited to see younger players like this breaking out, especially female players. And overwhelmingly, they're like, that is so rare to see a female go. I'm like,
I was going to ask you, do you think they're a product of their time?
Absolutely. And
so
you can see it in their community.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I agree with you. It's pessimistic, but it's not like I can't really judge them in the sense that, I mean, let's be honest over here. A women's pool has been relegated. Pool is already a niche sport that doesn't get as much attention as it should. Now imagine women's pool. So it's a rough thing, and then breaking that mystic 800 Fargo rating that hasn't been done, and these like master players that are coming in, and you're talking about a girl that's 15 years old or less.
I can see why that would ruffle some feathers.
Of course.
But I also see them being so supportive of each other because it's their own club.
Yeah.
Like the respect between players while you can feel it.
No.
And to have that kind of pessimism come at me in the chat, I'm like, this is a brilliant player. And I realize that the opportunity for females in the sport hasn't exactly been there since forever, but now it's there, and this is a supportive community. I need to believe because they are the future of the sport. I'm very excited to see how Savannah Easton does in this tournament. Our top picks for this tournament, I think we're both in agreement on this. Kristina Tkach is going to take it. By the time we upload this might have changed.
yeah, but this is ongoing right now. Yes, and this is like the whole thing with the. I had a question with this. Do you think like it can't be by chance that Gorst is the #1 player right now, and Kristina Tkach has the highest Fargo rating, and she's considered the
She's
favorite.
Close to the highest Fargo rating. Asians take that by a mile. But I would just say these power couples in pool, Gorst and Tkach, Steyer and Fefilova, the killer fillers, Pia and Joshua. Even if you're not married, like Jasmine Ocean and Alban Ocean, they're a dynamic brother and sister that they get to practice together. And it absolutely feeds their skill. It absolutely reinforces their mentality. You can see it.
Yes, it can't be by chance.
It's not by chance.
I mean, they are dominating the sport in both divisions, women's and men's. And so
you can even see that in bromances with like FSR and Al Qaeda. Like
yes,
you can even see they're definitely feeding each other's skill level.
Yes, for sure. But I feel like that's a little bit different though, because
they train together.
Because I think there's also a lot of cases of friends that train together, but one is more dominating than the other. But in this case, it's like these guys, especially it's so odd to have top player Fedor Gorst and his couple be the top player for the women. It's just incredible.
So, just to get us back on track here, we have our top pick for who we think is going to win. That's Kristina Tkach.
Yeah.
Who would you want to win? Out of all the ladies, out of our highlights.
I think probably with your influence in mind, maybe you have brainwashed me in this. I'm not sure. Maybe. I think probably Savannah Easton.
that would be an upset, and that would be
incredible.
That would absolutely be incredible. I mean, her rating is there.
Yeah.
She's 648 right now on the Fargo rating, so doesn't really compare with Tkach or Jasmine Ocean. But it's possible. My pick is still the old guard. I would love to see Jasmine Ocean take it.
Yeah, you love her.
Well, she's been climbing too now. She's back playing pool. She kind of declined after COVID, but she's back playing pool, and she's my want.
Yes.
But I think Tkach is going to take it.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Again, I think Tkach is the favorite. And the same thing as Fedor. I mean, the hard ones with the hard ones, man. I can't take it away. If Savannah takes it, I'd be happy. I'd be a happy camper.
Hold up a minute. This is future Brian in the edit bay. We needed to take a moment to give you the results of these two tournaments because they were absolutely fantastic finals to watch. For the Bucharest Open, we saw Claudio Cacci, yes, the younger Cacci, step it up against Joshua Filler in the final. Nail-biting finish, and Cacci took it. Very exciting to see the little brother's future moving forward in the pool world. For the Soaring Eagles Open, it ended up being a final between Wei and Pia Filler. Pia Filler stepped it up after being knocked down to the losers brackets. She ended up having a fantastic match with Wei ultimately taking the championship and Pia coming in second place. Congratulations to Wei. It's awesome to see both Joshua Filler and Pia Filler making it to the finals at the same time. This power couple is stepping up their game. It's going to be exciting to see what they do this year. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get back to the show. So, Joe, I got some chalk talk for you.
Do you really?
I know you've heard about this, but we have to talk about it. The Gorst versus Shane Van Boening show up. The money match. Thoughts?
Money. There's a reason why these guys aren't playing any ranking events. There's a reason why they're practicing for hours.
So for those who don't know, break it down for us. What the hell is going on with this SVB versus Gorst match?
Okay, so these guys last year, 2024, did a money match. 10 ball, race to 120 racks. Okay, an event that carries out through 3 days, and winner takes 100K. So this is not a 100K prize fund like we're talking about in other tournaments. This is like a cash prize for them.
Everything goes.
To all the spoils goes to the winner. So this is we don't see this as often, but it's a very interesting thing. Apart from the fact that two of the top guys are playing, and now both American players, Mosconi members, but it's a very interesting thing of how they are procuring the whole cash for themselves. They're setting up another thing for Gorst. They're setting up all of this, and Gorst is setting up merch. Did you check out the merch?
Saw it. Yep.
So they're doing this. They're doing sick promos that we got a promo for you that I want you guys to watch.
I'll play it right now in the background.
Yes. So they're putting all the production value into this. They're doing a good promotion, making the merch as we said, and they're making this a pay-per-view.
It's the way it should be, man.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna pay to watch it.
Yeah, so we're probably going to stream this, guys. Maybe the next episode for next week is going to be a stream episode where we're going to watch this live and
have a little gap in the podcast schedule and do a live stream.
And it will be fun.
It's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And we're already paying
to view.
And if we're live streaming it, you might just get a little action between Gorst and SVB.
Yes.
Again, this is a niche sport. They might not flag us.
I
think this is a good idea.
Yes.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. Would you watch that live stream? I know I would.
Hell yeah, you would. Give us some feedback, but we're very down to do this. And just to wrap it up with this or tell you a little bit more facts. So Gorst SVB last year, 2024 happened, and SVB took it.
Yep.
100K, race to 120, same format, and he took it. My question to you, going fast forwarding 2025, where we're at, Gorst, number one ranked WNT player, SVB, high ranking in WNT, but ultimate pool player, WPA. He's all over the place as well. What is your pick, Brian?
We're going to disagree, but I think SVB is going to take it.
Oh, I love SVB. Like here, again, if you guys are watching the pod, not this clip, but the pod, logical is not always my choice. So Bucharest Open, logic would say filler. I went for my boy Jonas. Same thing here. Logic would go with Brian. I think SVB, for whatever reason, I think he took it last year. He might take it.
But where's your heart, Joe?
My heart is in Gorst. I think Gorst will take it.
They are both very active players.
Yeah.
Shane has been playing a ton.
Tons.
So don't count him out, man.
Not at all.
I mean, you said logically he's going to win. I don't think it.
No?
I think it's very close.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gorst is in top form. SVB's a Hall of Famer.
I mean,
he's not going anywhere.
No, not anywhere. And that's why this match is so interesting. And I think it has the potential to, I don't know how many people are going to pay the $39 to watch it, but the interest on this match is going to be higher than most opens, regardless if it's 9-ball, 10-ball, whatever, because it's such a compelling match. We have two guys that are top players doing their own money match, promoting it perfectly, whose level is very similar. They're there.
And if you follow both these players, their tactics are similar too.
Incredible.
They are cutthroat. They are machines.
Yeah, they are.
They are methodical. They do the same thing every time. It's art.
Yes.
So we're very excited about this match. We're going to try to make a live stream.
Yes.
And let us know below if you're going to watch it.
For sure.
We need to know.
Yes. You know, and for people who are thinking about going to this, tickets run high. $170 for a ticket to be there. I mean,
if I was in the city, I'd pay it.
Yeah,
I'd go. I'd go in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, very interesting. So we'll see what happens. We'll talk about it during the stream. But I love the format of 3 days because it gives you 1 day for them to get get rolling.
It's very definitive.
Yes. And then you go into the second day, third day, and our idea is to stream the third day.
Exactly. We're not doing a 3-day live stream.
But Gorst and him played the Buffalo Open, and then Gorst has been, on YouTube live streaming and everything. And the last couple of weeks, SVB has been just practicing, I guess.
SVB is not into social media.
Yeah, he's not into exploiting.
Dude goes fishing by himself for like weeks on end.
Yeah, he goes hard
in the Dakotas.
He goes hard.
He's not. He has a YouTube channel, no videos, 101 subscribers.
Incredible.
He's verified on Instagram.
No.
Doesn't post anything. Gorst is making a push. Gorst, I love you, but if you need an editor, man,
hit my boy up.
I can help you out, bro. I try to listen to your podcast. I try.
Yeah. I mean,
we both tried.
I mean, here's the thing. I love the fact that these guys, and this is happening in every sport. I love the NBA as well, and you can see all these players having a voice in having their own podcast, giving their own opinion, and taking charge of not only depending on the media. And Gorst, I think it's Swoto that I like as well, is doing this a little bit, but Gorst is really doing this with Twitch, Instagram, doing a podcast.
He's making the moves. He just needs the polish, man.
That's the thing.
He just needs the polish. You have everything going for you.
No.
You have everything going for you. And realistically, you put together with the proper formula, you're nailing it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, man. Scale it of 1 to 10. How excited are you for this next week?
I'm very excited.
I'm on a 12. Dude.
We're in the ranking season right now.
Yeah.
It's a dry season for pool, but next week's live stream is going to be choice.
It's going to be fire, guys. So
at this point,
is that point in the pod,
guys? It's that point in the podcast. You knew it was coming.
Yep.
It's time for Pool Players React.
Pool Players React.
So again, if you're listening on only audio right now, we highly encourage you to tab over to video. This is where we share our clips of the week and we react to them. If this is where you're leaving us, again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Give us some love.
Don't forget to hit that like button. If you got a buddy at the bar that you want to share this video with us, with him, that would really help out the channel.
Guys, we can see a lot of you guys are watching it. You're giving us hours. You like the videos, but we need those subscriptions. We need those shares.
Help us grow.
It's Pool Players React. We're here again. Just a couple of dudes watching pool videos. You're going to like this, so get yourself ready for this.
Well, let's go.
All right, Brian. So I feel like we should have a segment that's called On This Week's Earl Strickland. What is he going to do? A, B, or C? So what do you think Earl is going to do? Is he going to pot the ball? Is he going to miss the ball? Or is he going to go crazy?
Seeing as how this is the partypoker.com era, I think he's about to go crazy.
So let's take a look.
But length doesn't seem to bother the man.
And he doesn't have to do anything special with the white, Jerry.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. He snapped his cue.
He's breaking his cue. Everybody loves it, but it's just, Earl, man, the gift that keeps on giving. Snapped it.
Okay, Joe, I brought a gem here. Again, SBB, playing 10 ball. And I'm just going to tell you this shot because
why not?
There's no guesswork in this. Okay. This is a jump, bank, combo, and it's 10 ball. So you have to call your pocket.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing about 10
Again,
ball.
object ball is the 3.
All right. What is he calling, though?
Watch him call it. But it's always good practice in 10 ball.
10 ball to the corner pocket.
Yes. It's always good practice to call your shot even if you're going to miss it.
How is he even like... Get out of town, man.
Yes!
He's even surprised. He was like, boom, what?
It's called shot, bro.
That is an insane jump and combo. Off the bank.
Oh,
Jesus.
man. If I made that shot, I'd have that on repeat.
And also the 10 goes in clean. Incredible.
I got a question for you, Joe.
Yeah.
Do you know Corey Duell?
No. Is he, what is he, a pool player?
Yeah, you know Corey, and I'm going to keep bringing Corey until you remember Corey.
Okay, let's see.
But we have the Prince of Pool here making a legendary shot just for your reaction here. They're playing 9 ball.
Okay.
He's got to get position on the 5.
Okay. Doesn't seem impossible.
What would you do?
You gotta whack it.
What are you whacking it with, Joe?
You gotta whack it with your cue off the bank.
Are you going top spin? You drawing it? What are you doing?
I'm saying top spin left? No.
Take a closer look at the video right now.
Okay, let's see.
Where's his cue aiming right now?
Oh, he's doing backspin. He's gonna backspin the hell out of that cue ball.
So this is probably the most famous draw shot in pool by Corey Duell.
Who is Corey Duell, by the way?
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
For position on the 5.
All right.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water.
What's he going to do here, Jim? It's a very difficult shot.
Damn.
Whoa, what was that?
Man, I always, when I see these shots, I'm like, did he plan for this?
This was planned, and there are multiple videos on YouTube of people trying to recreate this draw shot. I'll send it to you.
Damn.
But that is the famous
what a draw
Corey
shot,
Duell
man.
draw shot that has been put on T-shirts and talked about
What would Corey do?
for years.
All right. I'm following your lead, and I'm bringing back to the old days.
All right, we're going into the
to
vaults.
the granddaddy whiskey days with the vests.
Where they drink and smoke during the game.
So it's my boy Efren Bata Reyes against your favorite player,
Jimmy White.
Jimmy White.
I hate to destroy this clip, but I know the shot that's about to happen.
We're
right
about
now.
to enjoy it together
This
because
is famous.
It's an incredible shot for you guys watching.
Yeah, for those who haven't seen this shot, It is a famous double bank.
Double bank of magic. Look at this.
All right, so an excellent safety from Reyes.
Fantastic safety.
Efren puts you right where you don't belong. And in these days, it was these guys, Jimmy White's coming over from snooker.
For people watching, the position of that safety, for people watching our whole pod, it's a very similar safety from the one Jonas pulled today in the Bucharest Open.
It actually is. I'll put them side
It's
by
a
side.
very similar safety. But the response of
completely
Jimmy
different.
White is just completely different. Please take a look at this.
Boom.
Boom, off the bank. 9 in. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Those snooker players, bro.
Incredible. It's just incredible. The safety, the shot, the control of the bank, and then just cleaning it.
I would love to have that kind of moment in my life.
Oh, wow. That would be the highlight. I would die happily after that. Okay. We're going, all right. Okay. When I see these type of guys, like these Asian, like bright green cloth and two guys in the same clip, I'm like, it's either going to be crazy, funny, or ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. I don't speak Chinese.
Nor do I.
And there are no subtitles.
Okay.
But I'm still going to play it for you.
Okay. What the hell? What? What is this?
They bring a different energy, bro.
What am I watching, dude?
Bring the mystical energy to pool, bro.
What the fuck? What is this, man?
This is some nonsense.
Why are you blowing my mind? I don't understand what's going on. What? No, this is some After Effects. What is this?